We continue to bring you reactions and updates after the Pahalgam terror attack. The horrific incident took place on the 22nd of April, but the repercussions, the reactions and strong retaliations have not ceased. India has continued to keep its stand on the perpetrators, but more importantly on Pakistan, very firm and clear. The one tie that had kept India and Pakistan together on one page has been sports, and voices against India maintaining sporting ties with Pakistan are only growing louder. The latest is former India captain and commentator Sunil Gavaskar demanding Pakistan be given a strong response via cricket. He's joined many senior and respected voices in the cricket fraternity like Sourav Ganguly to express their desire to put Pakistan on the back foot by cutting off cricketing ties completely. Cricket is the only area Pakistan still has a decent hold on, despite having struggled to produce quality results over the last few years. The country, its ecosystem, the players and the board themselves, the Pakistan Cricket Board, they all benefit when India plays Pakistan in any tournament. India's cricketing superstars clashing with their biggest foes across the border still gets in all the eyeballs and the revenue. So Sunil Gavaskar's proposal is very simple, hard-hitting and cutthroat.
BCCI's stance has always been what the government of India tells them to do. So I don't think it would be any different when it comes to the Asia Cup. India and Sri Lanka are the host for this particular edition of the Asia Cup. I can't see Pakistan now being part of the Asia Cup.
He wants Pakistan's participation to be forced out of the Asia Cup that is coming up in a few months from now. It's towards the second half of the year. Sunil Gavaskar has been a straight shooter all his life. You can just go back to his cricketing days and you'll find enough proof of that. Long ago, a young 31-year-old Indian staged a dramatic, never-heard-of walkout against Australia in Melbourne in the year 1981, revolting his dismissal and what he perceived to be biased and unjust ruling. The 75-year-old Sunil Gavaskar today is no different. He still wears his heart on his sleeve. He heaps praise when it's due, dances and jumps like a child seeing India win, and scolds and schools anyone who has messed up. And for him, Pakistan has messed up big time. In his view, just a commentary of calling them stupid or telling them to go back to square one and unlearn, relearn and get back to level terms just won't do. They need to be punished and the judgment needs to be brutal.
I mean, if you've got two countries, fighting against each other, then it's a little bit difficult to play sports with each other. I won't be surprised at all if the Asian Cricket Council gets disbanded with what's been happening.
Pakistan, of course, has reacted to Sunil Gavaskar's demands. Varied reactions have poured in. The most harsh has been that of Basit Ali, who clearly doesn't seem to be affected by the ban India has imposed on his social media account.
It's absolutely stupid. Let the investigation conclude. Cricket should remain above political hostilities.
It's hard to believe Sunny Bhai would say something like this. He's always been a humble and respectable person who stayed away from political commentary.
Mushraq Ahmed was more circumspect in his reaction, calling for calm consideration in these trying, troubled times. Now, India has always displayed calm consideration in the past. Let's not forget, this isn't the first time that India and Pakistan's ties have come fraught. There has been a lot of friction over the many decades. India was tolerant enough until they just simply had to call off bilateral ties completely. Of course, the final say rests with the government. And the BCCI, the Indian board, has always gone with the government's ruling no matter what. Like recently, when they refused to travel to Pakistan for the ICC Champions Trophy. India stuck to its guns despite it being an ICC event and a lot being at stake, and played all their matches, including the final, which they went on to win in the UAE. So if the government takes a drastic step and makes a call regarding India's cricketing ties with its stubborn neighbour, then rest assured BCCI will have to and will gladly adhere to that. Whatever it may be. Yes, there is much at stake here when India and Pakistan's cricketing ties hit a speed bump, because there are too many invested in the rewards that this small face-off reaps. But what is bigger right now? The monetary gains coming in from an almost always one-sided affair these days, or the collective stand of a country that has just had enough.